Yo, 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 yo. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, gold. Not in a trade, by the way, but ow. There'd been a nice entry just there. Never mind. Let's see what we can come up with. Alrighty, guys. First of all, let me get this show on the road. Alright, welcome, welcome. TikTok, YouTube, good morning, good afternoon, and as always, very good evening, my friends. How are we? Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully some of you might be in a gold sell at the moment. I just literally went to make a coffee. Had the stream set up, wasn't focused on the charts at all. That was definitely an option to sell it, but nonetheless, all good. See what we can come up with moving forward. There's definitely, well, hopefully plenty more opportunities to come moving forward on both GJ and the gold. So we will, as always, do the analysis on both pairs, and as per request from anyone in the chat on either TikTok or YouTube, I will take a look at the charts that you wish me to do so. It's been a really good start to the new month. I'm on a pretty solid win streak at the moment, 11 in a row. Called a really nice win yesterday pre-MY in the Discord and VIP Discord, which played out perfectly. I called it pretty much to the T when I was taking the entry, prior to the entry, all that. So I gave everyone ample time to set it up. So it's been a really good start to the month. We'll see how we get on moving forward here today, guys. So without further ado, if you could smash the like button, let everyone else know we are on stream, guys on YouTube. Let me just pin a poll. Today has to be minimum 50 likes. Minimum. It should be close to 100, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So target is 50 likes for today, guys. So you guys need to help me out. And there. So have a go of that poll. Alrighty, guys. Enough of that. In the meantime, let's get to work. So, as always, let's have a look first of all at GJ. And as I mentioned in the VIP group, it would be a very brave person right now to try to sell GJ. It is in a massive uptrend. Looking at on the weekly, and this candle is obviously forming a very strong bullish candle. It has a higher low, higher high to that previous weekly candle. So this suggests to me that looking at this, I'd be looking to see on the minor time frame, that being the M30 and also perhaps the 4 hour, where potentially price could pull back to form yet another support at a previous level to head back up in line with the strength of the current weekly candle. Those levels of support provide potential entry levels to the downside if price was to break below, close below. But we need some to form a catalyst, so that might be an M30 structure flipping bearish. I don't think we have any of that anytime soon, but we will nonetheless go down in time frames, see what else we can gather. Onto daily, open up with a gap to the downside on this particular broker. I wonder. Again, look at all these candles, consecutive high lows, high highs. We have now, since this candle, which actually still closed bullish for higher high, but broke below the previous candle, we've had since then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 8 candles in a row of high, low, higher high. We've also had now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, well, 12 confirmed closures bullish, and potentially 13 today. So in a massive uptrend. And I mean, there have been plenty of times when people looking at just here, you know, around that 202 sort of level and thinking surely got to pull back and try to sell it, only for it to continue to the upside. Again, around that 203 level, thinking surely it's got to pull back to sell it, but it has no catalyst whatsoever to suggest it's ready to do so. And I will reiterate, for me, what that would be at least a strong closure on the daily, closing back bearish, because at that point there, what you've likely have done is flip the 30-minute structure back bearish as well. So you're using a few catalysts at that point. We have none of that at the moment. Targets the upside, we just psychological round numbers too. Don't have any data left since 2006, I think it was. So long way off. 4 hour structure is technically bullish and will remain bullish, really. I'm just going to mark in that whole level there, including that bearish counter wick. So you could argue it will remain bullish as long as it closes above 203,860 roughly. So once again, everything's screaming further potential push to the upside. Counter probabilities. There is no sign of exhaustion whatsoever. These candles are still quite solid candles. Running higher lows, higher highs. Onto the 30-minute time frame. All right, so what can we gather on the 30-minute? So we can see, first of all, I'm going to mark in a level where the structure is going to flip bearish and closure below. It's technically at this point below 204.70. If we were to close below that point there, at that point, because that is the last swing point, and that is the daily open as well, guys. If price was to close below there, we're flipping M30 structure bearish, but it doesn't mean I'm selling it because it's in a massive uptrend. And what I'd rather see is price create a clean move to cut through some of this mess to the left, then pull back, retest that previous zone, and remain bearish. First of all in structure, reject that zone and look for a potential sell at that point there. Playing within cleaner traffic. If it makes that clean move down, pulls back to make a clean move back up only to reject, that is probably the only point in time at this stage where I would consider a sell. Now, further options or areas where we could potentially look for a pullback to buy it right now. Within the current daily candle, we've formed a couple levels of support here around 205 flat level, which lines up with psychological round number. So if price was to pull back to that level, only to bounce off it, provide my signal within price action, I would look for a potential buy to take it back up towards the current daily candle high. So buys above that point there, 205. Now, as far as we got another level just a little bit below it, around that 204,850. I'm not going to mark it in just yet. There is a potential level price could pull back to, once again, a form of support above and look for a buy. I'm just marking in now the level for the time being where the structural flip bearish and the most recent support as the two focal points as where price could potentially pull back to. I'm not chasing the buy above the high right now. Previous candle to me was pretty ordinary, shows signs of exhaustion. Shows signs of suggestion. Exhaustion was the word I was looking for. Yeah, I mean, it could continue, but yesterday we were on the MY call with the members. I think where was it, guys, where it looked like it was about to break, and I said I'm not ready for it. I don't think it's going to break at this point. Reason being is because we had a little bit of exhaustion on the 15 prior to it, and it did actually create a bit of a pullback on the open of MY. So good decision to stay out of it. Wasn't the prettiest once it began to break again. So that's the plan on GJ, guys. Hopefully it makes sense. Once again, smash the like button, smash it, and TikTok, hit that screen. I think that helps. No idea, but I think it does. So just hit it for me, please. Wow, gold is a thing of beauty right now. Gold. Wow. All right, I'll remove the drawings. Yeah, definitely would have if I would have been on the charts. 100% I would have taken that trade. But nonetheless, let's do the analysis. Looking at the weekly time frame, starting the weekly, and we are forming a bullish candle. As of now, I would still call it weak bullish. We're yet to break the high of the previous candle. We are still rejecting. We're now just stuck in this 4-hour nasty range right now, price action. But I would obviously it's bullish in a weekly time frame as far as candle, current week, daily structure. The structure itself is bullish. Previous daily, once again, there we go. We're stuck between 2318 and 2340 roughly. Daily close back bearish, tapping into resistance, bouncing off support. We've pretty much tapped into level of resistance by the looks of it on the current daily candle. We're currently rejecting. Let's just mark in the current daily candles low and see what we have below that level there. Onto the 4-hour. Structure wise, we do remain bearish, guys. We're still not closed above this swing point here. So just gonna mark in the level of resistance we're constantly tapping into but rejecting. That's at the high. I'm gonna mark in the support too. Back at the lows, drag it across. That's our 4-hour range, and we can see we're just consolidating. There is no real direction in the price action. We're just range bound. But having said that, the range isn't the worst, to be honest, guys. We've made some decent moves within it. We've made a clean move up. We're now rejecting. At the moment, we're making a pretty solid move to the downside. So obviously, if price pulls back up yet again to reject the 4-hour resistance, I'd be looking for my sell option. So I'm just going to put that at the top there. Now we can see at the current daily candles low, that is the support formed. If we were to continue bullish, then what we should do is likely, there's a high probability in this current reversal, if we do end up pulling back further, that we could retest the current daily candles low. Even if we were to sweep the current daily candles low, the Asian session low, pull back above and start closing back above that 23, 28, 29 sort of level, I'd look for my buy option, take it back up towards the current daily candles high and back up towards the high of the range. So buys above that support, above 23, 28 roughly. Sells below the current daily candles low, on closure below. Now structure wise, we are technically bullish on the 30-minute time frame. On this closure here, we flipped it bullish. Yeah, 4 hours bearish from ages ago, guys. Forgot about that. But nonetheless, the 30-minute structure is technically bullish. At this point, it's not going to flip bearish until back below the 4-hour support itself. So really back below 2,319. But I just trade the range right now, guys. So we are rejecting the highs yet again. Options for further buyers will be above that resistance. We do have clean traffic to the left above 23.39, 785. But still a fair way off it. And obviously biased from the support lower down, guys, and sells below it. So it's very similar analysis to yesterday on gold because we're stuck in the same range. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, let's go, guys. Who we got? Just with these streams, why is there only like 10 people on it? That's and you know what's gonna happen? In about 20 minutes time, I'm gonna have 30. In about an hour's time, I'm gonna have 50. What's the deal on gold today? I'll get them. I can rewind it. Franco, good morning to you, bro. I hope you're well. Rick, morning. Nice one. Glad to hear it, my friend. Don't be too greedy. Hopefully you've secured some profits. Left, morning to you. Hope you're well. Archer, morning as always, brother. Saxy, morning to you. Vishal, good day to you. My goal short, not disappointing me though. Nice one. Warrior Angel, as always, pleasure to have you always on the stream. So I hope you're well as well. Hope you got, or maybe probably haven't had any sleep, I'm assuming. TikTok, please can you check EU? Monk, come back. Good day to you. Welcome again. Just then to sell on gold, am I good? Well, if you entered it up near the high, then you're good. Should have probably secured something by now. Saint Takashi, EU. Little sleep or Angel. Oof. Well, always glad you're here, but hopefully you're not too bleary-eyed. All right, let's look at EU quickly as per the request. So weekly has a high low high high to the previous, is forming a pretty solid bullish candle at this stage. Looking at the daily, we are rejecting our resistance on the daily. All right, so this is interesting. Previous daily closed back a weak bullish candle. Current daily is popped straight up above that previous daily. It is now pulling back towards its low. So it looks like at this stage we may be respecting that resistance over to the left hand side. Looking at the 4 hour, just gonna mark in that high for the time being and likely adjust it. What we can see on the 4 hour, it's technically still, I'd say if you're really technical, it's bearish until it closes above this point here. It does resemble a swing. I'm just going to be really technical about it and say it's bearish. And you're rejecting a resistance. You pretty much created a lower high just here on the most recent pullback. But if you were to continue bearish, then you should not need to pull back up and break the current daily candles high. If it does so, then you do have a little bit of, by the looks of it, margin up to the highs of the 4 hour resistance around at 107.685 roughly. Now, as for, yeah, the tricky zone to mark in, guys. It's a bullish candle. I'm gonna mark that in. As for the M30, that appears to be bearish in structure, and it's right now sort of in the middle of this 30-minute range within the 4-hour level. Yeah, for me on EU, I just trade the range right now. Considering where we're at, so if price was to pull back up and reject 107.450, I'd be looking for a sell from that point. And if it was to pop back down to this point here, 107.320, I'd be looking for my buy option from that point. Buys above that support. Sells below that resistance. With further buy options above this resistance, but you're kind of running into that to the left, not the cleanest. That big wick there on that 4-hour bearish candle. Yeah, it's a tough one, to be honest. There is no real clean ranges at all at that level. That's my opinion of it. Once again, there's heaps of news about, so let's take a look at it. So today we got the big, or one of the big ones, ADP, and unemployment claims. So that's going to be a big one. JOLTS openings came back as, so there's more job openings, which would not necessarily suggest that the economy is softening. That would suggest the economy is probably thriving. There's more people, more offerings of jobs, more people working, more people spending, more inflation, less likely that interest rates will be cut. I'm not sure what came out of the Fed chair speaking yesterday, the speech, but obviously high impact news to come later. So I will be on with the members. Not interested in buying GJ just now. Got basically no lower wick. The amount of candles that have done this, it's had pretty much no lower wick and just taken off. I've seen quite a few on GJ of late. It happened quite often yesterday while I was on the NY call. Or Angel, little sleep. You're definitely committed to it. Good to have you here as always. Gbpjpy, can I teach you how to trade? It's not in one day, man. It takes time, patience, discipline. And that's probably why I'm not a popular streamer, to be honest, because I'm not, right, 5-minute candles breaking, let's buy it now, let's sell it now, let's do this, let's do that. I just chill and I wait patiently for the right moment to react. Hence why, you know, the results follow. Okay. I mean, gee, you buy at 1.26823. Okay. Yep, so it's sending to the members group. Yeah, I'm finding it difficult to find decent levels to buy GU, but that probably is the only level, to be honest. Now you got a bit of support for me. Doesn't really have a low wick though. So yeah, you know what you're doing, man. You know how you got to go about managing it. For me, I'm more about the sells on GU, just purely because of the level it's at. I can't find any clean traffic to buy it, to be honest. I'd rather be selling it below the support personally. So now you can just drag that down. So the focus right now could be gold. Look, if gold forms the support just here and then we wait for a Xauusd to close below it, that could be an option. Our Angel being popular is overrated. Yeah, it is. I'm obviously not. I've got 13 people on YouTube. It is, but I do my best work when there's more people on the stream. I enjoy it more. There's more communication. Otherwise it's a pretty boring stream. Just setting up a Zoom call, guys. For the winning team, the VIP team, I am sending the Zoom link in. If anyone wants to join, feel free. Rick, sure, on gold. Not right now, man. No, that was the entry. Like I said, I wasn't ready, so I wasn't at the computer when that was breaking, so not for me right now. Music Jack Guru, not right now. That was the entry. Had to be in that point there for a quick scalp. And mark my words, I would have taken it had I been sitting at the computer, but I was not, so it's all good. Reassess, plan again. What I can see is we've got some support just here, potentially. So what I'm doing now is I'm starting to mark in 15-minute levels as well on the high volume pairs, small commodities, gold, NAS as well. Thank you for the sub. So for me right now, if it does form support here, then what I'm simply going to be more likely going to be doing is waiting for price to close below that support. That could be my catalyst. Doesn't mean I just sell it. Need to consider a few other things. What we've done is tapped into this resistance here to the left hand side and bounced off it. So ideally we want price action to pop below that level, close below it, and then look for what I would, in my personal opinion, be a more solid entry. But that's one level. It's a little bit concerning. Rick, that's all good, man. That's, yeah, you do you, brother. For me, I just need to do what I do best. Amount of times, well, you guys who, on stream, people saying, we can buy it, we can sell it, we can buy it, we can sell it, can we buy it, can we sell it now? How often do you hear me say, just chill, just wait? I mean, there's nothing. And then when I react to what I want to see, I know. That point there, I feel comfortable in my trade, not someone else's trade. And like for you, Rick, if that's what you're doing, fantastic, because that means you're comfortable in your own trades, so you're not waiting on me to call something or another streamer. So props to you, man. Kudos to you. Look at this rejection. Let's see how this candle closes, guys. We start closing below here, that previous resistance here to the left, rejected yet again, grab liquidity from the upside, then potentially could be options, potentially. But for the time being, I am just holding tight, just chilling. Here's a good morning to you, man. I still can't work out, I'm sorry to harp on about it, but why people would rather just watch a chart with some algo trading rather than someone actually live. I have no idea.
Good morning, Justin. Can you hear
G'day.
me?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm
You're
kind of tired.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you must be tired.
I did sleep some.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very little.
I know.
You're a zombie. Must be a struggle.
Yeah, it's a struggle keeping up with you.
Well, I am here. I'm always here, so always doing my best to please the crowd. Maybe I shouldn't worry. That's it. Just don't worry about it.
I told you that yesterday.
Yeah, eventually people will realize where it's at. So
Mhm.
yeah, what's your opinion of the charts? Anything? Right now it's a little bit difficult.
I'm getting caffeine in me as fast as possible. I haven't marked up the zones or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think right now I just need to wait on gold to see how, first of all, support looks like it's forming on the 15. See how it closes on the 30.
Mm-hmm.
So if this candle closes bullish just here, 15, it's about to close. But we end up closing the M30 back bearish, so followed by the next M15 closing back. Strong bearish candle like so. Back below at support, and then potentially could have options, potentially, on the following M30. We need to obviously wait and see. Just wait and see for a little bit. Franco, looking for magic? Definitely are. GJ is just... It's not... If you look at all this, there is no real nice big impulse candle. It's very choppy. It's just still consistent to the upside. So, still, like I said before, be a brave person to sell it. But right now, I'm finding it hard to buy it as well. And a strong closure above would make sense, but... Yeah. I think the focus is gold. Had a leg day at the gym today. Had the wobblies.
Oh, under the jet. No.
When I was... But I was just gonna say, when I was driving home, the legs were shaking on the pedals.
Oh my gosh.
My feet, it was... Oh. Did a pretty good workout. Recent meetings, because the hack squat machine was being used at the time I was there, and I'm like, okay, better do some presses, which I haven't done for ages. So I did that first, then I did hack squats. I'm like, oh god, I could lift like maybe 2/3 of what I normally could after doing the press first of all. And I was shaking, like my legs were shaking after it. Then on to extensions and all that stuff, and oh. It was wobbly, very wobbly walking out the gym.
Oh my goodness. Well, then you know you had a good workout.
Yeah, that's it. I'll definitely be feeling it tomorrow and definitely into the weekend. It's usually the wave legs when I do a leg workout. I'm usually feeling it pretty much until the next workout, leg workout. Really good to, I think, you know, because it's the biggest muscle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you can.
Do you like doing legs?
Yeah, I actually don't mind it now. I used to hate it, and then I used to absolutely love it. Then I went through the phase of hating it again. Now I'm starting to enjoy it. How about yourself?
I like to do legs, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A bit all over shot with it, but now I'm actually starting to enjoy it. Also, I'm seeing some pretty good results.
So, Justin, I never see your legs. Do you have chicken legs?
Yeah, not too bad. They're
Not too
getting
bad.
a lot better. I've got, like, naturally my calves are quite small, so I cane the crap out of them. They got some definition, but they're just not huge, not tree stumps or anything like that. But
I really like doing legs because it can take a beating, and I do it on Sundays when like almost nobody's at the gym, and I just can take my time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I agree. Whenever I go, there's gyms. Yeah, it's always a busy gym. But
But one way to get around that is going at 3 and 4 in the morning.
it is, but that will mean I have even less sleep than I already have.
Yeah, I know.
So instead of having like 5-6 hours sleep, I might have 3 hours sleep, which is, I don't think it's very good for the long haul.
No, it's not. I live to tell.
Yeah. I value sleep, but I just don't get enough of it. Franco, closed half due to M15 bearish candle. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. Once again, I just don't find it to be the best level to be buying from. I mean, right now, it'd be a different story. If this candle closes, let me go back to the other chart. Because you formed some consolidation at support, previous support to the left. If this candle closes back up near the high of that bearish candle, then that's when I feel there's some solid entries to be had on GU. Because you're breaking resistance, so what's likely to happen if you break your resistance, you're coming up to the next zone, which is roughly around that 126886. So that to me would be the higher probability entry. But again, you know what you're doing, man. So Kyle F, get legs downstream, get more views, maybe. White pasting legs. There's some big lifters in that place, but I don't even try to lift like that. It's just not worth it. I don't want to break my back. Ronnie.
But I wind up doing like 5K, like 5 or 6 days a week.
Oh, really?
3.3 miles almost every day. So that all by itself, legs, you know?
Yeah. I got bad lag. Chart's not loading. Yeah, that's an effort. I used to do cardio. It's important to do cardio, but stop doing it because I'm trying. What's wrong? Look, gold's not loading. Yeah, it's important, but I stopped doing it because I kept losing a bit of size.
Yeah. Well, you eat healthy. I don't eat healthy. I try maybe a little healthy, but I mostly try to outrun a bad diet.
Okay. Yeah,
which doesn't, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's not easy because like 80% of it is pretty much diet.
Oh my god, yeah.
So for me, it's not even a diet. For me, it's just my eating habits. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, exactly. You have to see it. It's just the norm, what you eat, and I'm just so used to it. When I'm away, I indulge more, but when I'm here, I just don't go out. To be honest, I don't eat takeaway food, or I'm always at home if I'm not.
Yeah, I don't really go out either. I just eat like a lot of cookies and
yeah,
you know what I mean, like sweets and carbs. Comfort food, yes, because my job is so stressful.
Yes, can be very stressful, but we're working on eliminating that stress. You'll get there. You've got there before. You've You'll get there again, trust me.
I'll get there.
Clarksonization overall goal is still bullish on the high time frame. Yes, it is. Weekly and daily, still bullish. Daily structure is obviously bullish, but it's just in a heavy area consolidation. It's quite evident in the 4 hour. 4 hour stuck in a range, so it's why is on Wonder? It's the other charts are alright, and Wonder's just not learning properly. You can see it on this chart anyway on Forex.com. It's just stuck in this 4 hour nasty range. It's consolidating. So I mean, a lot of the time when I see this, especially on GJ, I stay away from it a lot of the time. But because a lot of time this is going to resemble a mess on a 30-minute. In this case, there are some cleanish levels within it to look for potential trades. Anyone else having problems with an Wonder chart on TradingView? I have to stick to this. Forex.com.
Why did you change to a Wonder?
Here he is. Good day to you, mate. Welcome.
Hey, bud. Remember you always used to use Forex.com for everything?
Because Forex.com used to have gaps everywhere. It started to have gaps everywhere, so I thought I'd change over to a Wonder.
Okay.
Yeah, because there were less, but I think they all just go through those phases where eventually have these big gaps opening. Maybe it's due to lack of liquidity at certain times of the year, I'm assuming. But how are you going anyway? Good to see you.
Yeah, very well, thanks, champ. You?
All good. All good, playing away.
TJ just doesn't stop pumping, does it?
It doesn't, but I mean, you look at all, apart from the last candle, you look at all this, bit of a trickle up. It's not very clean.
Yeah, it's not very exciting, but it's you expect a week or so of bearish price action. Just doesn't happen.
No, at some point, yeah, and it will obviously, but once again, it's a tough one to predict because there's no sign yet that it's ready to turn back over. In a 30-minute, it's not going to flip until the daily low at this point. There's not even a 4 hour closing back, you know, a bearish candle at the moment. So I'm finding it hard to buy it because you've got these candles. I mean, that candle's got no low wick. Close with a decent to the upside above. Yeah. It's a tricky one because it could continue. It could definitely continue, but I'm just not sure the best way to get involved right now. We just buy it. I feel like it's too late because the entries probably have to be from support.
Even down there, I wouldn't have wanted to buy it.
No. It's better what I do now. Sell or buy, please. Both. How about that? Hedge your position. Yeah, hedge your position. Buy and sell. Gotta wonder. Call F. Oh, and it's okay. Nice one.
What do you think of GU sales, Justin?
Yeah, that's what I'd be looking at. I was just mentioning it to Franco. Yeah. So Franco, you're closed in a small loss. Yeah, I'm more preferring the sells, like I mentioned before, purely because the level it's at.
Yeah, agreed. The problem with it is the 4 hour. It doesn't really have the top weight.
No, it doesn't. Oh, let me go to this chart.
Which just looks horrible. The idea of a 4 hour not having top weight.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it could just turn and, you know, flip around and screw you over. But
the 30-minute looks great.
30-minute looks really good if it closes below.
Yeah, but it needs to be below 268. 267.
I'm not a big fan of this whole area, to be honest. As far as the bias, I think the bias is bullish. But I just don't see any clean level to buy it. So I'd rather, I mean, 30 minutes gonna flip, or it has flipped by the looks of it. I think it has flipped on this.
Yeah, mine's not quite. My level is a bit lower than that.
Yeah, I think on the other chart, hasn't just, nah, because you've got that wick there.
Yeah, that's,
I mean, here it's still the same sort of level that you probably want to get involved, nonetheless. Pleasure below. Yeah, I'd be all about the selves, to be honest.
And also knowing GU it won't close below.
No. Probably not. But that's the way. How's the train going anyway?
Yeah, but I'm back to it. I know I've said that before, but as of yesterday, I'm back to it 5 days a week now.
All right, nice one. Been a busy man, enjoying the UK sunshine.
Man, no,
5 minutes of
really. Yeah, I wish I was busy doing social stuff. I'm not at all.
Oh, okay.
Busy doing other work.
Yeah, I chatted to Mr. Tony Webb yesterday.
Oh, did you?
On the NY call, and yeah, he was saying it hasn't been much of a summer. I'm like, well, that be any difference to any normal summer in the UK? It's every.
This be a joke. Honestly, it's terrible.
Yeah. Well, it's any consolation. This is like our coolest winter so far. I think I was saying in 11 years. So it is freaking cold, man.
That is consolation. That is at least something.
The day was alright, but the mornings are freaking freezing.
When are you next over in Thailand, Justin?
Probably towards the end of August. Mid-August.
And how long are you staying for?
Unsure, but I will definitely be working. I'll try to be streaming. I don't think I'll miss many streams at all. Might miss like a week streaming. But we'll see. Like, it might be a couple of days here and there that I'm not streaming. But I will have access to the computer. I will be training with the VIP and that for sure. I'll be doing stuff.
Do you have a setup over there?
Yeah, in my house I do. Not in the condo that I sort of stay in and out and will come and go from. But that can be arranged. So.
Are you gonna bring your laptop?
Yeah, 100%. But I'm thinking about buying another setup either way. So yeah, that's the possibilities. So we'll wait and see. I'll definitely have something, so don't worry. Like I'll be a lot more active than what I was earlier this year. Aaron looks like he's at a bloody nightclub or something. What's that?
I said you can run, but you can't hide.
No.
Follow you like all over Thailand.
That's
planes, trains, buses.
It wouldn't cost you much to pay someone to follow me, trust me. You'd probably get it for a bottle of whiskey or something. That's all probably cost. A bottle of whiskey. And there'll be someone happily following me around. Make me accountable.
But seriously, one of my goals is to take a long vacation when you take a long vacation on the holiday. Because you come back refreshed and I'm like losing my mind because I had to function without you.
Yeah. It's so much, you feel so much better for it, trust me.
I bet.
You feel way better for it if you
Don't you go to like the island?
Yeah, we go away at times as well. So went to a few beautiful islands, stayed at a really nice pad, had a private spa, jacuzzi, I think you call it.
Nice.
That was good. Really nice room. Not too expensive. I mean, expensive for that location, I think, but compared to what that would cost here, it was nothing.
Right.
The same thing here, and probably in the US would cost you an arm and a leg.
You don't even want to know how expensive it is here.
Yeah.
Honest to God. It's horrible.
Yeah, it'd be likewise here in Oz. GJ is just on a tear. Has no consideration at all for anything other than just flying. I mean, just looking to see if the interruption play would be how much or how often that would have played out in this impulse to the upside, and looking at that, not often, because what you need is a really strong engulfing counter. That's probably the only time. Right here, the limit order may have worked. Literally the only time in this move to the upside that limit order would have worked.
Can you look at gold? Did
Yeah.
the 15 close?
Yeah. I'm still a little bit concerned by this level though that we're got to clear. So it's not that much margin. That's the thing. And what it could just do is pop back down, bounce off it, create a high, and start trending further into this zone. So for me, the entry point is still pretty much the same level. Sells below that point there. Because it lines up with the 30 and the 15. So as I mentioned to you earlier, a lot of the time they will line up, but maybe the 30 minute would be a little bit lower down, or the 15 might be a little bit lower down. Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know if my brain is working enough to enter a trade.
All good.
Maybe. But it would be, there's a lot of clean traffic to the left.
Yeah, some fair traffic. The only thing that, again, we tapped into that previous resistance and bounced off it. So that's just something to be a little bit wary of. I'd like to see a really strong closure below it, to be honest, and then that would probably be enough to suggest to me if we broke that candle's low and start to pop below this 15-minute resistance to the left, that we could actually make the move back down to 23, 28.
There's no volume.
No, there's just nothing at the moment. And again, there's so much news to come. There is a heap of news to come throughout this week. NFP Friday. So tomorrow's the bank holiday, or confused.
Yeah.
Technically tomorrow for you right now, isn't it?
Tomorrow.
Like, it's so confusing because it's Wednesday for you right now, isn't it? It's just term Wednesday for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm catching up.
Yeah, you're slowly catching up. So Thursday is the holiday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not trading, no way, and I'm not trading on Friday either.
No, it's no. I would not recommend it, because obviously it's off the back of the holiday as well. So there could be a bit of volume when algorithms and all that turn back on. See now, gold. See, it's re-popping below. So in this case, there's just no margin. So it's likely going to make the move down to that support. So we'll just wait and see how it reacts to it.
Hey, good morning.
Franco, good morning to you. How are you?
Hi. Fine so far. And you?
Really good. Really good, my friend. Just
Okay.
busy as always, but otherwise all good.
That's good.
Why is my
Better that way.
phone was trying to translate good morning, how are you? No idea what the phone is doing. Yeah, anyway, sorry, mate. Well managed on your EU position?
Yeah. Yeah, so it was not looking good, so therefore I decided to cut it completely.
Yeah, that's
now
it.
it's breaking.
Yep, be stubborn
Again,
with it. If you're not liking it, no point remaining in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting on gold personally. GJ, I think we just need to wait for some correction, a bit of a pullback. And it's not like I wouldn't trade it, it's just, like I said, it's a trickle. Normally when you see like this, you think, oh, GJ must have been so easy to buy. Not necessarily, not if you trade based on price action. Rick, gold. Back down, bro. You're looking long, support, right? No, I'm looking to sell it. Looking to sell it, but below support. And yeah, longer it from 23, 28 roughly. That's pretty much what I'm looking at, brother. Buffer, sell or buy. It's on stream. It's on stream, my friend. Sell below is pointing. I'm not interested in buying at the current level. The buying into resistance or rather sell it. But again, it doesn't mean because I want to sell it, I just sell it. I need to wait for a confirmation because I could, if I was to sell it just now, in my opinion, it's reckless. Because it could just, it may not even pull back down further. But if it does, it may bounce, well, tap into 23.33 and then bounce off it. Right, a high, take me out, friends to the upside. So I just need to chill and wait for my confirmation to present. In this stage, I want to see closures below 23.32 and a strong closure below with a potential option to sell it as it breaks this wick, because that's going to coincide with breaking below that previous resistance to the left hand side. So that's really what I want to see, a strong closure below, preferably around that 23.32.20. I'm not a robot, man, so I can't just, I don't have multiple trades open at once. I have one trade open. If I mean when I do have a trade. What's that?
Must be a robot.
Sometimes I wonder, to be honest, how I do it all, especially for lack of time. But that's the whole point. You need to be robotic the way you do, especially when it comes to training. From the very, get-go, when you turn the training view on, turn the PC on, the computer or Mac, whatever you're using. Straight down the line with everything you do. Same shit over and over again.
Yeah, I gotta get much better at that.
Let me analyze Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Let's do it. Once again, the plan is to trade it in a few months' time. Trade it live. Mel, if you are going to join later, BMY, remind me about Gbpjpy and I'll open the account up, show you. That's if you're up. If not, I'll show you next time. All right, so Bitcoin weekly bearish candle. The previous candle closed weak bearish. However, the current candle's broken high of it and is now pulling back. So, in my opinion, if it was to continue bullish, it didn't necessarily need to pull back this far into the previous candle's low. So, what we may have just done is grab some liquidity from the upside just above that previous candle, and we are heading back down towards lows of this support. See what we got once we go down to the more sort of 4-hour M30. But I would call that strong bearish in the weekly. Daily structure wise, does remain bullish from this big impulse from that 50k sort of level to the highs, the all-time high 73.80. But what we can see is we're counter probabilities to the downside, and we are right at a very strong level of support, a really solid support on Bitcoin. Very important level, key level around that 60k. So structure wise, it is bullish. 4-hour remains bearish from this impulse from 64.50 down to the low at 58.50. So bearish in the 4-hour. That means we've got weekly and 4 hours bearish. I'm marking the most recent, so that's the most recent resistance. Support, we're currently out of support. I'm marking the level to the downside. Onto the 30-minute. All right, so the 30 minutes bearish, so therefore we've got a bias which actually to the downside, but considering where we're at a strong level of support, not only on the 4-hour, but also the daily time frame. What we are doing now is we've created a high, well, we've created a pullback from that support. We bounced off that support. If we now create a higher low on the correction from the current level and start to close above the minor resistance formed here at 61.20 roughly, just below 61.20, and I think buys based off the level would be a good option. Take it back up, got some clean traffic, price can potentially come up towards that 62k region. So for me, where we're currently at, buys above 61,193. I want to see a closure above. Now the good thing is we have bounced off this support over here to the left, the 4-hour support. So if we start to pop below it again, then I feel there's a high probability we're going to head down towards that 60k level. So probably just drag us up a little bit. I would say if we start to close below 67.42, I'd be looking for a sell. Now, again, full disclosure, it's just paper trading if I do take trades on Bitcoin right now, because I'm testing out price action, scalping, to determine whether I want to trade it live in a few months' time from now. So that would be my plan.
Justin, are you still aiming for like 10 pips?
Yeah, it's just getting to break it. I mean, that's what I did on the first paper trade, which was a win. Because you got to think about, I mean, $100 with leverage would all move. I know you're trading small lot sizes in Bitcoin, it's a bigger asset class, but it can still be a significant return.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm still trading it based off pretty much looking at similar sort of level, probably more than 10, probably 15, 20. And all right, guys, so look, to the person in TikTok, if you're in here just now, this is an example right now as to why you can't just sell it or buy it, or look what it's done. Like I mentioned, it could just flip. So I'd be reckless for me to sell it. At this level, I prefer to sell it, but what would render that invalid is if this makes a clean move up, even if it doesn't actually close above or break above, but then pulls back and forms support, then I'm going to start to look to trade this zone. Because if we cut through these wicks to the left, which is not that much below these clean candles, so you don't really have the margin, which is not that much below the highest point of the resistance. So in this situation, I'd rather create a really nice clean move up, pull back, then I might start trading this zone. BJ's just dumped, I can see it on my minute trader. Is it a pound thing? No, it's EU is pumping now. Let's keep an eye on gold. Steve A, good morning to you.
What was that?
No idea. Is there any news about?
Not from New York.
No, I thought there might be some breaking news. Maybe there is, if anyone knows. Financial Juice is a good one. I just don't know how to use it properly.
Oh, I don't know. This volume is really slow.
Compared to what you're used to, for sure. But...
yeah, I'm just gonna sleep at my desk.
Just make sure you got a pillow on your keyboard so you don't smack your head. I've known a mate who actually did that once while he was eating. I think he was at McDonald's years ago after a night out, and he was exhausted. Fell asleep, bang, broke his nose when he head hit the he face plant on the table. That'd be a rude awakening. Imagine explaining that to, to parents when you're 18 years old or something, coming home. What happened? Going to fight with a table at McDonald's. Crazy. Tommy Joy, man, good morning to you, brother. Chris, good evening to you, my neighbor. I hope you're well, brother. If you are about, welcome to jump on the call, man. I sent the link in.
Oh my gosh, gold is just so choppy.
Yeah, but this is all right. I don't mind this. I really don't mind this. Don't worry, guys. Even if there's like 5 people on the stream, I'm still gonna be streaming because eventually it'll turn. Eventually, the nut will crack. People will come across.
Well, you need to start flashing the Lambo and the watches.
Yeah,
and...
probably. I thought it was what I was doing was a little bit clickbaity today thumbnail, but obviously not. It's the one that I was so close to doing funded giveaway.
I'll take that.
That will get him, and I eventually will. But I sent an email today to a few different prop firms, and I'm happy to pay for it. I said in the message I'm going to pay for it, but how can I go about it? Because it's not for me, it's to be given away to someone else. So I'm sure you can do it. They'll probably just give me a voucher or something.
Yeah, because you can't just buy one, can you? Because they're super funny about who then trades.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's it. Before you buy, you have to list all your details and all that. So that's why yeah, it's my responsibility to find out, email them beforehand. And so I emailed Alpha Trades because apparently that's supposed to be a good one. Alpha Capital, sorry.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one a lot of people recommend. So
I haven't even heard of them.
Yeah, a few people who I know are using it, and they said it's fine. They get payouts. They haven't had an issue with it. I might even try Audacity because I've been told they're pretty good.
They're very good.
I know that's who you're with.
What was that one, Justin? What they called?
Audacity.
It's in England.
Yeah.
They have an actual, you can actually work there on a trading floor.
Oh, really?
But I mean, not that I would want to at all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They're small. I never had any problems with payouts.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, this is a true story. One time, I don't know, probably was in too much floating loss or something. And they sent it, like whoever monitors that, sent it to the CEO and said, what I had done, because I should be losing my account. Yeah. And they said, but she's a good trader. And they gave me a pass. I swear to God, they gave me a free pass, the CEO of Audacity.
Wow, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
nobody's
unreal.
up.
How's that for customer service? Definitely beats only funds. Only scams.
But you have to, the percent that you have to do to get on Audacity is higher than FTMO.
Yeah, but I'm assuming
it's also quite expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
They're like an elite. You know what I mean? They say they're elite.
Yeah.
Ben. Right on cue, man. Right on cue. Don't you know it?
There's nothing I can do. I'm an American. Nobody wants me. I have to go with Funder Pro.
Yeah, it does suck. But you're just gonna have to move, aren't you? Become a citizen of another nation.
I can't afford to live here. I have to go to a third world country.
Just move to Bali or something. Bali is too expensive. In comparison,
is Bali less expensive than Thailand?
From what I've been told, it's a lot less expensive. A lot.
Really?
Yeah, I think Thailand now ranks in number 2 out of Southeast Asia, behind Singapore. Or Bangkok anyway. I'm not sure about all the Thailand, because I would have assumed that Malaysia would probably be the second most expensive. I've been that Malaysia's bloody expensive as well. KL. Not cheap. Brad, Magpie supporter, want a challenge with time to YouTube and top 1 just email winners. Yeah, I'm still not sure how to do it though, because you need to submit your details when you buy a challenge. So that's why I thought I'd better email them first and see what the deal is. If I can just buy a voucher and then gift it to the winner and they can fill out the details and all that. I'm sure they'll come up with something. Submit. You got an entry? Hold it, cut it. What is your entry, my friend? No idea what you're talking about. Is it gold? I'm assuming it's gold. And what are you looking at? You're buying or are you selling it? I need a little bit more information, my friend, before I can try to help you. Ben, listening? Nice one. Appreciate it, as always. Yeah, so the giveaway will be July. Well, it is July, end of July.
I seriously would like to, if I had enough money, I'd figure out how to do like all the things that you're supposed to do to be legal in the United States and open a prop firm. There'd be so much money. There's so many displaced US traders right now.
Yeah, but that's it. You need to have the capital.
Oh, for sure. Like
massive capital.
More than I could ever have.
Yeah.
I can't even comprehend the amount of money you would need to do that.
Well, it's just a good business model and a way of getting around regulations and that, which a lot of them, that's what they rely on, because a lot of them, it's monopoly money.
Right. Funder Pro is real capital.
Yeah, look, it's trying to weed out which ones are, and that's the thing.
The problem is you can't really trade indices in the United States, so there goes NAS. And the max leverage is 30.
Speaking of, look at the price of NAS. When did this happen? Wow. Must have been at the back of the news. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. That was the analysis on MY. Closure above. Continuation.
Oh.
Don't stress it. Don't stress it. Don't. You get a chance again. Trizon, no trades yet. No, man. Just patiently waiting. Waiting to see. It's waiting on gold, really.
When is it going to hit the point where you're going to say it's gone too far?
What, gold?
To enter? Yeah.
No, I'm wanting it to cut through this. This is good because it's at a 4-hour resistance, first of all. Look at it. Look how often it's rejected. So if this actually creates a nice clean move up, and I mean, you got to wait probably for the 4-hour closure to have that catalyst, obviously. But if the 30-minute, if nothing else, if the 30-minute can make a deep push into this zone and close strong, either close above it or close right at the high and then pull back, form a support within it, clean pullback, then I'm going to start to look for the option and buy it.
Okay.
Chrissy got entry at 23.32. Okay, interesting. And I mean, if it closes above, then it's into clean traffic, but you definitely need a pullback to tap in. The issue is going to be stop loss.
Yeah.
And we're coming to the open. Is this just a bit of a liquidity grab? That is what we've got to wait and see. So I'd rather put a closure above, tap in, continuation. Stop loss is going to be a really wide one though. The other options to see how it opens up, if it pops straight up, pops down to create significant lower wick, and then begins to break again, that could be an option with stop loss below the entry candle's low.
I have to do that all the time in New York.
Wait for it to up, down, and then decide.
Hi, I'm back. I was out there, had some issues with my laptop. Just for me, gold looks like that we are on, when you look on the M30, since I don't know 3 days in the kind of range, and right now I think with that candle here we are going to break out. So
Yep, potentially.
I think there's a good,
yeah. It could definitely be an entry. Something I'm contemplating. The issue is the stop loss, so. Oof.
Yeah. Okay, we had to.
How's that? Limit order, the 50%. Is that going to be an option?
Still big.
I'm just saying.
Maybe also.
Yeah.
How about that?
Correct this one, yeah.
Yeah.
At least this one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that could be a potential option, and then you can get a better stop loss as well. That would give you like a 24 pip stop loss roughly.
That's not bad. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not taking it. I'm too tired.
No, I don't blame you.
I'll just let you guys take it.
What is that level though? I can't even zoom out enough. Mate, oh, here it is. So it's 23.38.54 on IC markets.
But you wanted to.
I want it to close above.
Not a long wick also on.
Yeah, I don't want. I want it to close. If it closes pretty much as it is, it's okay. Or if it pops up a little bit. I don't want to start closing below because then it might not need such a long low. I mean, pull back to create that low wick. It could just make. If it makes a deeper pullback, it's likely to come back further and maybe take the stop loss out. First of all, so I want it to close above, which it looks like it's about to do. Alright, so it's alright. I think we could have some options for a buy limit, guys. Ethan, pretty much daily now, man. Alright, the other option is, if this rips straight up, approaches the high, it preferably breaks the high of the previous candle, then pops down, creates a low wick, sorry. I'd buy it as it breaks its own high again.
Are you gonna stay out if there's no lower wick?
Yeah, no way. Not gonna answer if there's no lower wick. Not a chance. Not a chance at all. So this is fine. I just want it to now pull back and create a lower wick. Then I'll enter as it breaks again. Now stop. Now we need to stop. Don't want it to continue because then it's just too far gone. Stop loss is gonna be huge again. Alright, come on, pull back and create low wick.
Yeah, and this lower wick is then our stop at the end.
Yeah, exactly. So I've not set a limit order because it's, in my opinion, it's invalid now. Chris, well done. Good work. So we want it to pull back, create a low wick. Tap back into that zone, bounce off it, break its own high, and then I'll look to take a buy. DJ still looks like it's going to head up.
Inevitably, it's just going to keep trickling up.
Yeah, exactly. Just a trickle.
Ugh.
Come on, pull back, create a low wick.
I think there's news. Isn't there news?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, nothing high impact. I'm still waiting for the low wick. Say again?
Maybe it'll tap back in.
Yeah, potentially. And that's what will make me feel comfortable. Like you guys often hear me say on stream, or to you guys who have private calls and that. I'm not entering a trade unless I'm comfortable. So right now I'm not comfortable without that low wick, so I'm not interested at all. I want it to pull back, create a low wick, tap in, reject that zone, and then I'll place a buy stop above the high. So right now what I'm doing is I'm having a look at what the high is on my broker. That's 5.9, so I'll go about 7.5 as a potential entry point. So long as this candle flips tap into the zone, then I'll set it. If it doesn't, I'd let it go. TikTok, if you're not yet followed, please do so. And if you can't find me here, make sure to look me up on YouTube. You'll definitely find me there, streaming daily. Alright, so it looks like we could pull back to create low wick. Notice how there's no FOMO. Much as I would have wanted to get involved in a trade as the previous candle closed and as this candle broke the high of it, experience told me to wait. If it goes, let it go, it's fine. Because there's a high probability it will pull back to create low wick, especially at session open. And if it breaks again, I'm more comfortable. Christopher? Not anymore. Support 2331. You stay out, man. You've already had a nice win. You stay put. Yeah, you stay put, my friend. Again, less is more. You'll find out, obviously, the more you get, go in depth into the VIP as well.
I missed a 315 point move on NAS.
Oh, is it moving?
Well, it's sideways.
Yesterday, you mean? Yeah.
During.
Not today.
Is that Asian? Did it do that during Asian?
No, that did it, I think, during your session.
Oh, yeah.
From yesterday. That was from the analysis we come up with during the VIP call.
I think it was a breakout though.
It did close above. There would have been potential entry. Closure above that resistance, pull back, continuation. That's exactly what we spoke about on the stream.
Yeah.
Good to see the analysis play out.
Oh, it's fantastic. I wish I would have got the money.
That's also great, but once, as you know, you just chill. You'll get your moves. Eventually, you get your moves.
Yeah.
Not every session, not every day, but you just patiently wait. You'll get your move. All right, come on, go tap in. A little bit lower, and then maybe set a buy stop.
Do you have it set? Will it trigger in?
No, I've not set a limit order.
Okay.
Taking back that limit order. I never set it in the first place, but the reason being is because it's popped straight up. So the reason why I'm not setting a limit order now is because this potentially could be the highest point of the London Open candle, and this could just be a liquidity grab. That could be a fake out, and we could end up, tagging you in on the limit order and closing back bearish. So I'd rather it now retest this zone. Right, it's all lower wick, obviously, bounce off it, and then break its own high again.
Okay.
That's what I'd rather see for the time being. So it needs to pull back a little bit more. still created a lower wick though, so I think it's still okay. Like the fact it's created a lower wick, so oops. I'm gonna set it in order.
Are you? Where are you setting it? Okay.
Just above. And that's not stop loss. Still a wide stop loss. I would still prefer it to actually pull back and tap in, but I still think it's okay because it's spent the best part of 8 minutes, 9 minutes creating a, you know, popping about near the entry. Did pull back to create a lower wick after creating up breaking higher than the previous. If it breaks again, there's a good chance it will continue and make a decent move. There is clean traffic to the left. So I've got the entry set at 23, 41, 75. We'll wait and see. Chris, all good, man. Aish, stop loss is below 15-minute. Perfect. This is what I really want. Pull back and tap in. Pull back, tap in, and there's a break zone high. They're not in yet, guys. Not in.
That looks much better now.
Yeah, I think it looks a lot better.
James, do you trade gold or just GJ?
No. Yeah, just GJ and GU. I'm
He's very loyal. He's loyal to them.
I'm debating trying to sort of starting to trade gold as well.
Yeah.
Ah. Why
What
not?
do you trade?
Gold and NAS.
Okay.
I'm crazy.
Yeah, really crazy.
I do New York Open too.
I've just got so used to the lot sizes and the way GJ and GU move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Franco?
Yeah. Are you going with your normal lot size in because of this big stop loss you have?
This one? Yeah, yes I am, but I'm gonna manage it.
Okay.
I'm gonna manage it. Break zone low again. Gonna cut, definitely. More likely gonna cut half.
Okay.
Oh, actually, thank you for reminding me.
Are you in the trade?
No, not in.
Oh.
Haven't been triggered in yet.
Oh.
There we go. I have to change my lot size. I keep forgetting to adjust on Magic Keys. I recently changed it. My lot sizes are a little bit smaller. You just remind me. Thank you, Franco. All right, here we go, guys.
Yeah.
I'm in. Now let's see.
Gotta drop it in the Discord too.
So I'm currently in some good profit. What's moving? There we go. All right, there we go. Why does that entry look so different? Come on, go.
Got your slip?
No, I didn't get slip, man. All right, I'm going to go to break even. I'm going to break even now. Got 7.5 on the table. Risk-free trade now, guys. Nice and easy. There we go. There we go.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Closed half. Job done. 12 in a row, ladies and gents. The streak continues. On stream, I think it's about 7 in a row, something like that.
Love to
Sharif.
see it.
Man, I know. I've got to do something about it. It's hard, man. I don't know how to go about it, the signal. I really don't, because it's literally like the spur of the moment thing. I'm waiting for a certain catalyst to happen, and sometimes it happens like momentarily before the entry. But job done, guys. But what I do, guys, and this is really beneficial after taking trades, every trade I take is now either, or majority, 95% of it's either on the London stream or NY with the members. And what I do is I screenshot it. I put it into the trades taken section of the Gbpjpy, and I do a detailed explanation as to why I took it and how I managed it and that. Sharif, nice one, brother. Anyone else? We're currently running in some good profits. Here we go, guys. Now I'm just gonna shift my target up a little bit. Potential target on this trade, I would probably target some of these wicks to the left hand side here. I reckon 23.44 is a pretty good target. 23.44.30. Pretty much where I've got the target set at the moment anyway, so I'll just leave it. Thank you for the W's, guys.
Man, that was absolutely joyous to watch. Just
no drawdown.
Didn't even look like coming back down.
And that's the whole point of waiting for the right cattle, the right setup to eventuate. Look at this run.
Are you taking another profits?
Oh man, yeah, now I am. Wow,
come on, take profits, Justin.
It's gonna hit my full TP, so I'm just gonna close another half and extend my full TP. Now I've just got 25% of the original position running, so I secured 75%. Cracking trade, guys.
Nice trade. So now it's coming down a little bit.
Well done.
Nice trade.
There's the Lambo deposit then.
Yeah, on the one lot.
Please send us some pictures.
No need for that. No, at all. Just we remain humble. That's what we do.
We remain humble when we're losing, but when we're winning, we brag.
Hardly.
So
that's the way to do it.
It is the way.
Feels great when you're on a winning streak. It really does.
Keep it up, man. 12 in a row is good.
Yeah,
It's also reassuring. Yes.
Go on,
Sorry, go on.
No, you go.
I was going to say, it's also reassuring to know that your strategy works over the long term, because when you have 2 or 3 losses in a row, you suddenly think, what's going on?
Well, is that, yeah, you don't panic. The last loss I had was on the Monday stream 2.5 weeks ago. I took 2 losses on that stream. And the rest of the week I didn't lose a trade. I won 4 straight. After that, I haven't lost a trade since, just by following the plan. So yeah, back in the days, I would have, oh fuck, I'm screwed now. All of a sudden the shit doesn't work, and I would have done something, you know, detrimental by jumping back in to try to get the cash back. But now you just know, stick to your plan. If you have a bad trade or about one bad week or something, doesn't mean that the system's broke. You just need to keep going and stick to what you do best, because it turns again. Law of probability. That's what it is.
Man, that was well played.
And if you haven't, sorry,
you scalped the wick. That top wick was where your profit was.
Literally, I tapped in there. I've actually closed. I almost got taken out in the runner. Now it's back up 12 pips. So
nice.
Almost got taken out. But I mean, you guys know, it's Franco. We talk about this nearly every freaking day. When a candle creates an upper wick first, pops down, creates lower wick, how good is it? How probable is that entry when it breaks its own high yet again, or low? Watching master work, Carl left. No master, I'm just a competent trader. Confident, comfortable. I trust my analysis. I enjoy doing what I'm doing, because for me it works. Look at this, now I'm back up 20 pips, so. And even on a small runner, I've literally got 0.25 running. It will still, if I close it right now, it'll still be enough to pay, you know, a phone bill or something.
What will you pay?
Sorry? No, I'm saying, like, if I close the small runner right now, it'd be enough in that position itself to pay like a phone bill or something in a month.
Ah, phone bill, yeah, that's good enough.
That's it.
Yeah, having phones that operate is always good.
Yep. That's another. Oh, that's a bot. I just actually upgraded. First time in 8 years.
Oh my god, Justin, I need to upgrade. I'm like 5 years past. My phone sucks.
Yeah, I was the same. I cracks all over it. I just held on because
me too.
I don't need the latest shit, to be honest, latest gadgets, but I caved in this time because the other one was just definitely past use by date. The battery lasts all of 5 minutes. I think that's a sign that you need a new device.
Gold really moved.
Yeah, and you're not really you're not often on for London itself, so
no,
you're not really aware of the volume, but it does make some nice moves. It definitely does make some nice moves. Just need to be patient, just as with during MI session, but MI session it tends to be even more volume.
James, do you trade New York?
Yeah, not every day, but I will if there's a stream going. Yeah.
Yeah, well, my plan is. You go there.
Well, I was going to say, now that I've been not trading properly for the last kind of 4-6 weeks, but now that I'm back, I'm going to try and trade both sessions, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, that's. I was going to say they're the days that I'm likely going to be on.
Yeah.
It'll be a definite Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday will be a wait and see type scenario, but it won't be this week because of the bank holiday.
Also, it depends how your week and your day's gone so far, doesn't it? If I've already taken 2 trades, then there's
no need for it. Exactly.
Whatever day.
Yep, exactly. But for me, I don't mind to jump on anyway because I can do some educating and hold a certain person in currently on this call accountable.
Yeah.
So,
of course, is patient.
Yeah, Franco, sort yourself out, man.
Franco's been very well behaved since probably the turn of this year, at least.
Yeah. It's changing completely.
Yeah, massive change. the impulsive
and also as I mentioned all the time, so I'm feeling more secure. Even if I took a risky trade, doesn't matter because I know when I will go out.
Yeah.
So and when you have an exit plan, so it's very helpful, and it's changing everything. So, and to be patient is the key.
That's it, man. 100%. So you did take that trade?
Pardon me?
You got involved in
No.
this buy, or?
No.
Oh, you
No.
didn't? Okay.
On the subject of patience, what were we saying about GU's upper wick?
With me?
On the 4 hour?
I had none. Now look at it.
Ugh.
I think you said, as I said, it's got no upper wick. Your response was, yeah, it could just hoon straight up and create one. Exactly what's happening.
Right now, yeah. Yeah, so now I think it could be a decent buy if it closes above, taps in. But you've got that wick. That is hard to ignore.
But this, I'm not so afraid about this wick, because this wick is a news wick. So, and
yeah,
therefore I'm not concerned that much.
I understand, but I mean, if you were just to raise that wick there, even to the left of that, you're still running into some pretty solid resistance.
That's correct.
So I mean, it's how far back do you go, but you can't ignore the fact that you still are pretty well. You're at a 4-hour level.
And for me, the issue is for GU, it was better to take buys at the low, as I wanted before.
Yeah, I think so as well. But
so this
would have
was
been
my
a difficult
plan.
entry.
Pardon me?
It would have been would have been quite a difficult entry, to be honest. Very impulsive.
Yeah.
But that's where you probably had to get involved, somewhere at these lows.
That's correct. I was too early in with the buys for GU.
Yeah, just a few candles too early. And that's another thing that, again, you'll often hear me preach is there's nothing wrong with waiting another 15 minutes or another 30 minutes. For me, it kind of closed below a support here to the left. So I don't know if it was a strong enough closure on that candle there to warrant it. And again, you're accepting on your risk. So it's not like a reckless trade. Like, I can understand why you took it. But I probably would have been waiting for that.
I was sorry, Justin.
No, go for it.
I was looking on the M30 time frame, and there was, if you on the left side, there is also, if you elongate your support. No, sorry. If you elongate your support, so and put it a little bit more down and adapt it. So this was for me.
Okay. Yeah.
When I thought maybe when I pull back from this support, maybe there's a possibility to have a buy there.
Yeah, I see what you mean, man. I see what you mean. For me, there's just not a strong enough catalyst. I would have wanted it to close a little bit stronger, personally.
Yeah.
Because you're buying against that strong bearish candle. So that suggests that there's obviously quite a lot of volume in that previous candle to the downside. So in this sort of circumstance, I want a strong bullish 30-minute, and within it, if you got a strong engulfing M15, that would be, more of a tick. This is almost engulfing, but I see it still closing back below the support. So it's obviously not closed back above it. And that would have given me my indication, because that would have provided it will end up closing an EM15 engulfing as well. And then wait for the new candle creates low wick and break. possibly could have been the entry. It's a matter of literally a few pips. That's it. Can I turn off that music? I can't, man, but I can lower it. I don't even, is it really loud on TikTok? Is that better? Wow, GU is ripping, isn't it? Nothing changed. How about now?
You have still your gold runner just in?
Yeah, just. It's about 33 pips up. So.
Okay.
Dan, is that better? It is? All right, nice one. Your same analysis applies on GJ. Just want it to pull back. Alright, it's just been taken out, by the way. So, job done. Let me just screenshot it so I can send it in after to the members group. I'll have to always send again. Entry was 75. The loss was previous 15. This is what I do, and I also post in a few different time frames as well, so I can just go into a little bit more detail. And then explain the entry. So you guys in YouTube are pretty quiet. Is everyone trading, or what's the deal? You guys in trades, or yes or no? Who's in a trade right now? On stream. What is the deal? I have no idea. YouTube, why it's going backwards. The trade, I'm just getting better, honestly. Trades keep getting better.
It's more fun in here.
It is.
But
I also need your support on the actual YouTube stream. Otherwise, I have like 4 or 5 people watching. Like sensation, nice one.
Yeah, mine says 26 watching now.
Only about a month and a half ago, we had like 100 and consistently around 60 to 80. I need some dude on MY, one of the big MY streams to pump me. That's what I need. I need someone to make mention a name.
Well, seriously, you need to like flash the Lambo, the watches, make it seem like you're making a ton of money.
Pretty much.
No, seriously.
Collateralization, nothing. It's a good buy, nice one. Partial taken out, break even. Vishal, nice one. Frank, yeah, probably. Put a mask on. Is he streaming right now? He's probably caught about 25 trades already in the first 5 minutes of his stream.
Who's that? Gbpjpy?
Nah, Ballisto, yeah, he's got 900 viewers right now. I wonder if he just keeps the trade log up there and just, or he's literally taken like 5 trades already in 5 minutes.
Maybe he has like some sort of support staff that does that, like with the algos or whatever. I don't know.
No idea. Gotta eat into his audience.
Don't get stressed over it.
King Abe.
Are you gonna trade New York today?
I'll go on, yeah, definitely, because it's part of the schedule. I'm at my word, I stick to my schedule. But
yes, you're
whether I trade it or not, do I need to trade it? No, I'm 4-0 already this week. I quite comfortably call it a week if I really wanted to. But we'll see. I've definitely looked to see what's going on, and if something presents and it's really good, then I might take it, but there's just no need to force anything.
No, I'm just saying I'm gonna jump out and try to sleep.
Yeah, you should.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Yeah, get to bed, get some rest.
I may be back. If I'm up, I'll come back in.
Yep.
But it's gonna be news coming up here pretty.
Yeah. During your session, so don't stress if not. Just take a long weekend.
I am. Yeah. You know what we do on this holiday? We get drunk and barbecue. That's literally all it is.
Sounds freaking awesome. Not had a drink in over 3 months now, so I've been a good boy.
You know what I drank yesterday? I hadn't drank in a long time.
What's that?
What did I drink?
Yeah.
Wine.
Wine. Ooh. Not a fan.
What did you drink?
Mainly just beer.
3 months, that's good going.
Yeah, it's easy. When I'm here, it's easy, because also it's cold right now, so it doesn't really go down that well. Plus, like, so I don't go anywhere other than the gym and, help the family out. So.
All right, I'm gonna jump off. Thanks.
No worries. We might catch you later then. Have a good one.
Okay. Bye.
Cheers.
What?
Mr. Phil, good morning to you. Frank, you didn't watch it since sort of thumbnail, no thanks. Yeah, I tuned in to see he streams like all day. He streams NY as well, I think. Mr. Phil, good man, took a nice win on gold. Just here. Secured half at about 11.5 at 20, what was it, 23 I think it was, roughly, and then Mariah's just been taken out. So I mean half and then a quarter, so 75% of position was secured before the runner got taken out. Frank, you're in USD CAD sell. Yeah, that's looking good. It's at a pretty strong support, so I'm hoping you're in from a bit higher up and you're already locked in some profit. But yeah, it does look pretty good. Bitcoin looks alright. If it closes above that resistance, it'll be interesting to see. Wednesday's usually a day I actually get more on stream, Wednesday and Thursday. That Abe dude, I've watched him once or twice. He seems okay. He's quite morbid though. He charges an arm and a leg to that dude. God, I clicked on his links to his services and that. Wow, his VIP is like $300 a month or something, and his coaching sessions is like 200. I think it's 250 for 30 minutes. What was the entry? 1.36739. Okay, so you got in literally there. Alright, it just depends what your target is, because yeah, just be careful because it's at a pretty strong support.
Justin, I think the main difference between you and the other ones on YouTube is you are teaching, so you are looking that you are really understood what you are doing, and really the other ones are only making these signals. So it's very easy for the people to have their signals and to click the button.
Yeah, I know.
And do not understand what they are doing. But
yeah,
for you it's different, and I think that's the main issue. At the end, it's nothing to do with you. So it's the people. So they are lazy. That's all.
Yeah, I think so. They're looking to see who's taking a trade. Just whenever they jump on my stream, because I'm only fishing for one, maybe two trades a stream.
Yeah.
And half the time they're looking at it, while they pop on my stream, I'm not looking at an entry, and they probably just, hop off onto the next streamer. Sorry, TikTok, I didn't realize there's some people chain way there. Would it be worth holding a sell position at the moment? Stop loss at 23.47.32. Well, by the looks of it, yes, because it's rejecting now. But would I have taken it? No. 15-minute looked alright, but it's just made a big impulse to the upside. So when I see this, my plan is just to wait to see how it reacts to previous resistance, and then see if it does form a support to buy it. Noisy Moisey trying to learn how. Watch the stream daily, my friend. You will learn a lot. It is, Forex takes time, my friend. It takes years of blood, sweat, and tears. It is an emotional roller coaster, and once you can manage your emotions and you see some consistent results, that's when it becomes more just like work. It becomes like habit, basically. You do the same shit over and over again, and it leads to a result. And law of probability, in my case, is about, taking 12 wins in a row, but normally it's about 7 to 8 times out of 10 I'm likely to be correct, normally. Actually, I've been on some good streaks of late. I took 11 wins in a row prior to the 2 losses on that Monday, and I've since taken now 12 in a row since those 2 losses. So all from just by following the plan. I gotta look into it. It could be something to do with the title and that. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know, the algorithm doesn't like my title or some shit. I gotta look into it. Vishal, all good, man. All good. I left when a single channel stopped streaming for a day, the followers will be lost. Absolutely. That's what I need, to be honest. I need to stop streaming for a few days, because then people will jump on board. They might actually realize that they can actually learn a thing or two rather than just fish for signals. Mr. Phil, no entry for me so far today, but closed the position on EJ from yesterday in a nice profit, so was holding from 173.3. Nice one. From down here somewhere. Nice work. Frank still in gold. TP 2353.48, take 50% profit. Okay. Yep, so you probably got a wider stop. Unless you got the same stop. Now waiting again. What would I want to see on gold moving forward? Well, I'd probably want to wait for the 4 hour now. Personally, the next option, if it does respect this resistance and if it starts to consolidate around that level and we have a nice strong closure above the consolidation, as soon as it begins to break the high of the current daily count, you got some really clean traffic to the left. It's likely going to make a clean move. So look where it rejected that exact level that I marked in, tapped right into it and rejected. So once again, this pullback now, if it does respect this level, it's just grab some more liquidity. So if it does break yet again, in my opinion, it's a high probability it's going to make a deeper push into this clean area of traffic to the left hand side. So definitely I'd look for continuation buys. I'd like to that's all right. 15 looks good. It's a break and retest on the 15-minute time frame, so I think it's valid. If it does break its own high again, it could provide another option moving forward, but I would prefer to see a little bit of exhaustion on the 30-minute, perhaps consolidate for a while, and then maybe correlate with the H4 after it creates a slow wick, bounce off this previous resistance and begins to break above previous counter's high. I think that would be a really solid entry, to be honest. That will require some waiting. And GJ, for me, you just need to wait for it to pull back. Again, it's just a slow trickle up, so I'm not trusting the continuation buys right now. I'd rather it just pull back to levels of support it's formed on the way up and provide signal within price action to buy it. That's what I'd be looking at personally. Oops. It's not going down and shifting. No, well, it doesn't have to go down. We could easily continue to the upside. Once again, it's tapped into this previous level of resistance. It's grabbed liquidity from it. Like I mentioned prior to the entry, I would have preferred for it to actually tap in, because look what it's doing now. Since it's tapped in, it's literally bounced straight off. So I mean, even if this M30 closed weak bearish, then it's not that bad of an entry on the following M30 if it breaks the high. You got the hourly closing above, It's not the strongest candle in the alley though. But based off the 30, that wouldn't be a bad entry, but it's not something I'm going to be taking. Pispiro, possibly. You've missed the fun, my friend. We already took a 0 drawdown win. 12 in a row, my friend. Where have you been? You missed out.
I'm heading. I'll send you a message on Discord.
Yep, no problem, man. All good. Cheers. I'll likely head off myself. Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for joining.
See you, bud. Bye.
Cheers, bro.
Bye.
Yeah, it's been a really good session, guys. Just a matter of once again waiting patiently. So now it's bouncing off it and all good. I wouldn't be chasing it. I'd really prefer to wait. But based off the 15 break and retest is valid. It makes sense. Definitely makes sense, but I'm not going to bother because I've already had a very nice win. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get going, guys. Personally, I'm going to go take a break for a while. I will be jumping on with the VIP later on for MI. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyone, if you'd like to know any details about any of the services, you can find all that down below in the description. YouTube, TikTok, send me a DM and I will hand that over to you promptly. Creating God, there's the 1 cent lot size profit increase the money you put into your Forex account. Of course it would, but not by much. It's only 1 cent, unfortunately. But of course it does. If you profit, that is. If you lose, then obviously it decreases it. So all good, Sharif. Carl, cheers to you. I appreciate you as always. I'll think about tomorrow, guys. I might have something planned. So yeah, I'll see. I might do a giveaway. Not the funded account though. That will be at the end of the month. All right, guys. Take care. Cheers. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, Justin.
Enjoy. Well done today. Cheers, Franco.
Bye.
Bye, mate. Bye.